Uh, to counter my last video, I just heard apparently straight people say they have a lot more fun than you. Um, that's why that's basically their defense. Um, and that's because they haven't really had to struggle. They've always fitted into society basically, and they've never really. That's why they don't have empathy. A lot of them because they haven't been in a position where they've had to be empathetic to other people. So they're a lot more selfishly motivated. They don't think as much about things, um, and I'm not saying all of them. There's a lot of people that do, but just as a collective, that's what I'm getting. That you are more comfortable as a straight person in yourself generally than with someone that has had to develop empathy through hardship. A lot of straight people have experienced hardship as well. I don't want to singular. I don't want to make. I don't want to divide people by making these videos. I want to bridge the gap between all people. So apparently they say we have a lot more fun than you. Um, well, that's not helping people either, is it? How can you encourage somebody then instead of being defensive? You might say I'm being defensive here. I just don't want hate in the world. I want more love. I want to bridge gaps. That's why I'm here doing this. Really, that's my ultimate motive. Whether I get that motive perfect or not, I'm not sure. But that's what I'm getting. And that's why gay people do have a lot of empathy because they are outside the box. They have been different. And I guess they learn to just walk forward with whatever circumstances they're faced with. Uh, so yeah, I'm getting "Don't be a faggot wanker." This is what I hear all day, every day. It's not that good. And that's why I'm here doing this work because I don't want this for the world. I want it to be a more positive place, and it is homophobia, obviously. That's what the collective straight community actually think. Um, so yeah, don't judge people. Help people. Um, the more you can, the better. Um, yeah, I'm getting "Don't be a faggot wanker" is not homophobic because the masses they're not intelligent. That's just what it's sad that I have to say that, but they're actually um, I don't believe there is that intelligent. Um, God wouldn't want me to say that because everyone's got an innate intelligence within them, which they do. So they actually are intelligent. But those thought patterns that they have or that people have, they're not intelligent thought patterns. Do you have to be perfect? No, you don't need to be perfect. I just want you to learn and gain wisdom, and you can get that by helping people, which is what I keep repeating. It's a very repetitive message, but it's actually true. So, do I take this stuff personally? Well, I've learned to be able to handle it because I know that it's trivial, and that's the thing. You're going to learn through me about. You're going to learn through me. I hope that you're going to learn that all of this. That's the other thing I want to talk to you about. Forgive me just for 1 second. A lot of these things we were told, especially when we were children, I think the first 7 years of your existence is where you develop a lot of your psyche with how you view yourself in the world. A lot of people's upbringings affect them a lot. So if you were a young person and you got called stupid, for example, you can take that right through into your adulthood. Like if you were abused as a child and you actually believe it, like people have said to me that their parents have abused them basically emotionally, and they've taken that through to adulthood, and then they cannot get those thoughts out of their head. They're just ingrained in their head. They're actually not true. A lot of these things, and but a parent telling a child something is something they take on board very seriously, and they believe it to be true. And it's like a continual affirmation they keep saying to themselves in their head all the time because it was hurtful, and they start to believe it, and then they end up not liking themselves. And that's what happens to a lot of people when it was actually never true in the first place. So, a lot of these insults and a lot of these things that people say, they're not true. Um, uh, so, I just want you to take that on board as well. And I think a lot of the people I'm going to be helping are going to be from that sort of orientation where they have been hurt by people. And that's where my heart focus work is actually going to come into the forefront. because your heart focused work as a healer is to help hurt people. Um, so, um, yeah, um, that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you.